Hi everybody, I'm Shailendra and I'm here. I just wanted to, be online and share my views. I live in the UK, work in one of the big four professional services organization, and I specialize in artificial intelligence engineering. But I'm not, too keen to talk only about artificial intelligence. Everything goes. Over to you.
Hey, I'm Payal. I'm a Cambridge alumni. I've had the opportunity to live all across India, I should say. A few places in US and a bit in UK. Since couple of years now, I'm in Singapore, and I'm here because I want to talk what I think is right, what I think is wrong, and probably exchange knowledge from you all guys and understand what's happening all around. That's
Yeah.
about me.
Payal, did you hear about the new iPhone that was recently launched? It's the version 16.
I was in the iPhone store today.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I
Oh
wanted
wow.
to buy something for my daughter. And then we happened to pass by the store and then we went inside. But in Singapore, they are launching it on 20th of September because
Okay.
I wanted to see how does it look like, the iPhone 16. But when I kept looking in the store for a long time, I couldn't see anything. And then I asked them, they said it's going to be launching on 20th September. And, we can pre-book it. So, yeah,
And did you see the? I mean, you couldn't see it. That means
I couldn't see. I couldn't see. They don't have it in the stores.
only I guess the US stores would have it because they did launch it. I saw it online.
Yeah, I was hoping they do launch in Singapore because usually they do on the same day. But yeah, I didn't I it was I went to the biggest store here, but it wasn't there.
So are you thinking of buying the new iPhone? And if you are, what are your motivating factors? Why would you want to invest again so much? What's your current iPhone and what are you thinking?
I've been a big iPhone Buzzy fan, and you know that I've had all the versions. And I recently broke my iPhone 14,
Okay.
and my habits. So
Yeah,
I just leave it
you
anywhere.
keep
Yeah. And then
optimizing.
I had to compulsively buy iPhone 15 because when I went to the Singtel store here, they didn't have anything. And I just bought whatever I had because I didn't have a phone. I bought this iPhone 15 and this really turned out to be a game changer for me because the kind of battery life it gave me is like amazing.
So from
Uh,
14 to 15, it's a big change, you say.
it's a big change because I had a good battery life. The kind of camera it gives me, it's really nice. It has lots of features.
Are you currently on an iPhone camera?
Yes, I
Okay.
am. I am
Me
on
too, by the way.
iPhone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and
does a
then
good job. Yeah.
yes, it was it because I think there are a lot of camera features, and obviously we would explain what technologies later in the video. But yeah, when I went for this iPhone 16, uh, I kind of analyzed that the camera module design has been changed in iPhone 16 recently.
Okay.
So
I mean, what I can do is I can bring up. Let's see if
Mhm.
they've actually changed something over. Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. Because
because
I
if
was doing the same comparison. I think if we can share that, it'll be good. Are you sharing?
yeah, yeah.
I can.
Okay, great. So for us, it would be available from the 20th again. So you're right.
Ah, yeah,
In the
yeah, yeah.
UK too, it is the same.
I was so excited that I literally walked in the store. So, yeah.
So one's the one in the left or the extreme left is the iPhone 16 Pro, um, then iPhone 16, the iPhone 15. The
Okay.
cost is for me it's about £100 more between the iPhone and iPhone 16.
Hmm.
Not that much,
Not
uh,
much. Hmm.
but that means that if someone's buying the older or wanting to buy the iPhone 15 doesn't make any sense. You should actually go for the iPhone 16 because £100 is not bigger money.
What about the battery life?
Yeah, it's actually up by at least 2 hours. It
Two
says
hours.
if
It was
you,
saying, yeah, because that's what they told me in the store that it's 2 hours more, but which is fine, which is
but if
fine.
you're into a battery thing, then 27 hours is way more. So iPhone Pro is about £300 more.
What colors are they available
The
in?
golden one, the desert titanium, is not available in the iPhone 16.
Yeah.
Don't think it's available in iPhone 15 either. So this one's special. I
Mm,
mean, you're right. If someone wants to buy it, probably buying the exclusive ones and not the white and the black make more sense, unless
mhm.
they people have a penchant for these two colors, because this differentiates the two. It would be a good idea.
What about the display?
The
They say
display
they say 60 hertz display is a deal breaker.
says it's got XDR display. All of them have got the same one, but it's got two additional features: ProMotion technology, always on display.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's what it says. But this is a big plus, right? On all iPhone 16s, the Apple Intelligence. Do you know what Apple Intelligence does, by the way? I looked up some videos, and they were talking about drafting of the letters, removing people from your pictures, etc. And it just keeps showing up.
That feature is available in iPhone 15.
Oh, okay. And then this is a completely new feature, you see, the
Mm-hmm.
camera control. We didn't have this camera control, and I think it will make a lot more sense for the people who are using the iPhone cameras like us
Mm-hmm.
as a studio camera, or probably creating YouTube videos, because it just gives you a bit more control. Camera system itself, it does this. So this is Dolby Vision up to 4K at 120 FPS. You've got another thing, 5x. Here you see this the optical zoom.
Yeah.
In other two, it's only up to 2x. I'm already sensing a sort of a pattern. If you look at the iPhone 16 Pro, it is for people who are using their phone for a lot of professional videography, sort of, taking videos and all and transferring them back to either your Mac or
Mm-hmm.
Windows to have them processed. My phone, I would think whether I'm using it for photography or not. If I am, probably a good thing to think about. But if I'm using it for ordinary purposes, I would want to upgrade. This is what I'm feeling. What about you?
Yeah, I am also very, very picky about what is the weight of the phone. Is it thinner?
Wait,
So I was wondering, and that's the reason I wanted to see it in person today. So do you think it's thinner?
I can tell you. I mean, it definitely would have. Uh,
Yeah, how's the weight and is it thinner? Yeah, size and weight, because I think that's one of the
so
things I usually see in the phones.
So the iPhone Pro is the biggest one. It's 5.89 inches, which is zero point zero 0.08 inches larger. So you'll get it. And with the reduced bezels, I think it'll give you it'll show you that it is a bigger phone, at least on the video playback side. The weight is about 200 grams,
Mm-hmm.
which is about 30 grams more. So 30
Mm-hmm.
grams is a lot of weight in a phone. So you would have to have that extra weight that you would have to have.
Okay.
It's the same width, probably thinner. Here, if you see, it's
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
zero
Uh-huh.
point
Uh-huh.
0.1 mm thinner,
Yeah.
um, and the depth, that is because of the camera system, is a bit more deep
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, got
because
it, got it.
of the camera system. Other than that, the chip is more advanced, but the iPhone 16 and Pro both have the same chip. So
Also,
definitely,
I want to say that iPhone 15 prices are going to get lower after this launch. So for people who actually want to buy a little cheaper version, I think they would find iPhone 15 uh, of with of a lesser cost, maybe towards end of this year.
yeah.
So that's what I was told in the store, that if you're planning to buy iPhone 15 for somebody with the prices are going to go down.
If you want to sum up what is happening, you get more battery. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
2 hours, I'm not sure if it means a lot or less. If you do a apples to apples comparison, mm, pardon my pun there. But 22 hours versus 20 hours, I am not sure if it is too much. People who are using MagSafe, it would be a bit, faster charging. Yeah, this is new, by the way. Sensors, look at the LiDAR
Mm.
scanner, and it is faster transfer speed.
Basically, I think design of iPhone 16 offers some major improvements over the iPhone version 15.
Yeah,
And, you know, like you said, the device includes a new camera control button, updated camera, and what's this action button? Action
yeah.
button. Yeah, so from
There's
the
some
15 Pro
additional buttons.
series.
But what I get from this little discussion that we've had, if you're a videographer, you're using your iPhone camera for shooting videos, even your YouTube videos, rather than investing in a separate good camera, you can probably look at the iPhone Pro and buy that camera. It does a good job. It's nice. You should be able to control it. By the way, I use the Camo app to kind of control the sensors in the camera, etc. But if you think, yes, between the iPhone 16 and iPhone 15, no comparison. If someone is buying a new phone and upgrading for iPhone 14 or 13, they should go for iPhone 16. Uh,
Mhm.
if someone has an iPhone 15 and they want to upgrade to the iPhone 16, then I presume it would be a good idea, as we discussed, that they use it for some sort of productivity, as in sending emails, doing all that stuff, and they use it for the video. It's basically the camera stuff that is in the highlight.
No, I think the same, Shirley, that, if anybody's planning to update, upgrade from 13th or 12, 14, I think it's a good buy.
Are you going to invest?
If
Because
my
I'm
phone
thinking,
doesn't break, I'm going to check the performance of how iPhone 16 does for a couple
yeah.
of months, maybe the initial of next year, maybe by
But
February or March.
sorry, let me stop you there. So you are definitely not considering
No,
iPhone Pro, the
no,
16.
no, not right now because I already bought 15 just few months back because like I said, my phone broke. If everything goes well, I think I'm going to see how the performance of iPhone 16 is. And if it doesn't have bugs and it doesn't have some performance issues, because and those really come out when people start using them and you start seeing all them. So I think I'm going to wait till maybe of March or April, and then if all goes well, then I think I'm going to upgrade it to the 16 version.
Every time you upgrade, even if you think a little bit, okay, I'll upgrade in the next 6 months. Here you go. In the next 6 months, it doesn't make any sense because the new one would be coming in. It's such a, I don't know why they are doing this, like trying to make money out of.
But you have to see, when I went to the store, they and I said I'm going to come on 20th. There was a queue which was pre-booking this phone,
Wow.
and they literally told me, and my daughter wanted to buy AirPods, and
They've
then
come, yeah, the new
yeah,
iPods too.
yeah. So they have these new AirPods, which are cheaper than the version which is in the market now. They have this noise cancellation, but then they don't have the wireless charges. So she was looking for that. And when they literally told her to book it from home and not to wear on 20th if she doesn't want to stand in the queue. So they're already expecting. So like iPhone fans, I mean, like you literally see people sitting outside the store. It's such a big store,
In
and
Singapore?
and
Yeah,
yes, it's a
no, I'm not
huge
saying that in the
store.
UK. I haven't heard that in the UK.
No, here the people are crazy. You would literally see them standing outside, queuing up, sitting down, waiting for the store to open and get their phone. So, like you said, it's a pain. They don't see it like that. They just are iPhone fans, and they would just want to grab the new version. Yeah, Singapore is a rich country, and you have extremely filthy rich people around here.
Yeah, no, I know.
So,
Yeah, we were doing some research back in an organization that I was working for, and we did research on which iPhone makes are more prevalent where. iPhone came up on the top in the US, in Europe, in Japan, and in Singapore.
mhm,
However, strange, Samsung came up on the top in Korea, which is also a rich country,
mhm.
and it came up in India. Indians like Samsung a lot, so I will
Yes,
be. Yeah, it was a very strange thing. Hey,
yeah.
anyway, thank you so much for your time. Great input. Um, I think hopefully people would get something out of this video and help them decide what they're thinking.
Yes, I do hope so. And thanks for joining me. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. Appreciate your time. Thanks a lot. Would be wonderful if you would subscribe to us. Like the content that we are generating, and if you would want to give us suggestions on how to you know bring in more latest contents, etc., please let us know. We'd be more than happy to read your comments and try and respond as much as possible. Thanks.
Uh, yes, and I reciprocate the same, Shalendra. I think we would be able to give our best if if people tell us what do they like to listen about, any kind of current affairs, any kind of technology. So I think that'll help us improvise on what we're doing. And thank you, and like and subscribe. Thank you.